Governor, thank you much. Thank you very much. I think the governor has laid out a number of issues and certainly challenges, but I think one of the most important messages for the day is where the governor started, which is this is an option, and it is a new opportunity to accomplish a series of goals that have been laid out some time ago, certainly before my coming into the mayor's office. And when I see Councilman DeCicco over to the side, at times certainly the only and a very lone voice out there raising a number of issues with regard to site and location. I raised many of those issues upon coming into office. I think the Foxwoods group ultimately decided that this new potential location is even better than the site that had been identified some time ago. But we have a lot of work to do, certainly at the city level and, as the governor pointed out, possibly at the state level as well. But I do want to recognize the councilman for raising these issues some time ago, the end result of which is how we ended up here today through a lot of hard work, the governor's office, the General Assembly, Representative Evans, Senator Fumo, as well as Representatives Keller and O'Brien, who represent various parts of the waterfront. On the city side of this, we understand the interest, but we also understand some of the work that needs to be done, and whether it's zoning or a variety of other topics that today we may not have the full details on. What we've committed to do is to look at and examine what the needs are of Foxwoods in order to relocate to this site. It presents an incredible opportunity for the city in an upfront fashion to not only evaluate the site, but also the larger, broader areas that the governor referenced earlier. Market Street East, from about 11th Street East on both sides, north and south, represent a new opportunity because at present they are certainly a tremendous challenge from a commercial and economic development standpoint. What happens there or doesn't happen there as the day turns into evening and night gives us an opportunity to plan the area, look at larger extended plans, of course encompassing to the north, Chinatown, and the community to the south, on the south side of Market as well. These are commercial, retail, and potential new housing opportunities done through and with our Planning Commission. Of course, the chair is Andy Altman, who will make sure that all of these processes are done in the most direct and open fashion. The governor mentioned earlier, Terry Gillen has been our point person and continues to be on casinos and has done a tremendous job at identifying the issues and challenges. When we laid out our concerns about the site, these were not knee-jerk reactions. These were serious, legitimate concerns, and Terry's work has helped to crystallize those, and will continue to examine this site for the many challenges that there may be. But let me be very, very clear. While there is no deal, there is a commitment by the administration, working with Governor Rendell's administration and all of the other parties, and of course Foxwoods, to give the most legitimate consideration of this site, identify what steps would need to be taken to make this happen, and ultimately, as I have said time and time again, the City of Philadelphia fully recognizes there will be 2 casinos operating in this city, and the only issue for us has always been location. This location does present an incredible new opportunity to get away from a casino on the waterfront, as has been laid out by our plans and proposals for how to develop the Delaware waterfront and revitalize a significant portion of Center City. So this is a serious proposal that will get serious consideration because of all of the elements and components that are involved. And I'm be pleased to answer when the press conference is over any questions that you might have for me.